hearts in a line. Flip the switches to our lights and cause the night to shine. It looks like curbside anarchy, like anything by chance. The truth is we're an army now, already in our stance. When the highway opens wide, a hidden fire says ride, just ride. Freedom back into my veins, motorcycle cut these chains. They're warriors, leather wrapped, a second living skin. With steel along the elbows, knees, hard armor on their chin. Visors clean and gleaming bright, reflections catching fire. The only care within their souls, the road and its desire. When the highway opens wide, a hidden fire says ride, just ride. Freedom back into my veins, motorcycle cut these chains. The war is not with guns at all, with arms it never starts. The foes, the honey throttle pull that floods and grips their hearts. With weather rough and one blind turn, a sugar-coated trap. The sweetness curdles into death and hope falls off the map. When the highway opens wide, a hidden fire says ride, just ride. Freedom back into my veins, motorcycle cut these chains. But streetwise souls don't blink or bend, this love just won't burn out. They live for bikes, they live through them, that's what it's all about. They ride to gather memories, their chests filled to the brim. An overflow of happiness for bringing true their dream. When the highway opens wide, a hidden fire says ride, just ride. Freedom back into my veins, motorcycle cut my chains. Cut my chains, yeah. Night cracks like a drum, white stripes strobe and my knuckles go numb. Quick shift lightning, front end light, engine like a war hymn howling for the night. I don't count the shadows, they fall behind so fast. Lean until the skyline tilts and every doubt runs past. Open it, feel the bite, let the pistons spray. Apex fever in my blood, I'm wide astray. Chrome hard hammer and the world turns thin. I don't ride around the storm, I ride it from within. City breath, ozone, hot break scent, clutch hand twitching like a signed consent. Line carves marble, throttle draws a scar. Helmet full of comets and a million-mile guitar. Every curve a covenant, a secret I confess. Roll it on and let the noise translate the rest. Open it, feel the bite, let the pistons spray. Apex fever in my blood, I'm wired astray. Chrome hard hammer and the world turns thin. I don't ride around the storm, I ride it from within. Rubber sings in tongues, cold steel turns warm. Wind claws at my jacket like a friendly storm. If freedom had a throttle, this would be the hymn. Bright line, black night, a second leather skin. Overpass echo, runway straight. Ghosts fall off at the limiter's gate. Eyes draw futures where the headlight lands. Tomorrow's just a rumor in the throttle's hands. Open it, feel the bite, let the pistons spray. Apex fever in my blood, I'm wide astray. Chrome hard hammer and the world turns thin. I don't ride around the storm, I ride it from within. A kickstand down, heart still fast. Street goes silent, but the smile will last. The valley sleeps, the engine hums, last coffee sips. The climb begins, the road gets tight. Leaning left, then cutting right. No soul around, just me and sky. Switchback stacked and rising high. Highland turns, they test your hand. Every inch is no man's land. Grip the bar, don't lose the line. Don't think to miss, quick realign. But up here it all feels true. The only weight is what's in you. Eyes fall back, the air gets thin. I breathe out slow and dive back in. Clutch and throttle, talk in sync. No need to think, I barely blink. The bike just flows, it knows the pace. One wrong move carving hand.